Hello, beloved. Welcome. This will be your message from the divine. This will be your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those keen or interested, I do offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. Without further ado, let us tap into this energy. Let us tap into this reading. Let us tap into this message here. So I just saw the Empress energy. So I'm talking to a woman of her word, a woman of elegance, eloquence, and sophistication, a woman of true beauty, okay? This message is about true beauty, okay? There's a miserable, bitter, angry, resentful, mad, sad woman who's in the Queen of Wands in the reverse energy towards you. They feel like they can never compare, they can never amount to you and anything that you offer to the world. So all that you are of, they feel less than, or they feel belittled because of all that you are of. This is a woman who is a copycat, a mimic, a clone. Okay, they're with this 10 of Wands in the reverse, the 10 of Inspiration in the reverse. This is definitely a woman that is faceless or has no identity by way of how they live. Like each time they do anything, they think about how you can do it better. Or each time they try to process their own feelings, they try to cling on to how you feel and how you can intake and ingest emotion. Even with their unknowing of it, they're that delusional. They like to make things up within themselves about what they feel and think about you, and then they like to attach themselves to it. So even with their own thoughts, they like to cling on to the fact that, oh, you don't think this way, you think that way, even though they don't know. This woman has a very sick obsession when it comes to you, and it's been going on for quite some time now. We have the Two of Pentacles. And each day they carry that energy and it gets worse. That obsession just lingers even more, or festers, or rots, and decomposes and decays within them every day. Like on a daily basis, this woman finds herself just sicker and sicker. They have so much to say about you, even though they don't know. Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is someone who's a liar. They will say whatever to come off a certain way, or to illusionize situations, or to deceive, okay? They'll say whatever it takes. They'll act in however way that they have to. This person goes around spreading rumors about you, whatever neighborhood or area or whatever place you go to. This person always, this is a person that always wants to make sure that they leave their energy there of evil and wicked, so that you always feel followed by that dark cloud that they try to hover over you with whatever it is that they choose to do. But in actual reality, this is an obsessed woman who wishes to carry your womanhood powers. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. They wish to carry your womanhood powers so that they can connect themselves to the same dimension, or the same paradigm, or the same reality, or the same galaxy or cosmic eulogy that you're in. This woman is so obsessed. They want the same tone of voice. They want the same clothing and style. They want to eat the same food as you. They want to go to the same places that you do. This is a woman that's out of her mind with this energy, unable to even reprimand herself or stop herself, because she's so deep into this energy. She's begun to be a dark witch, or has always been. Take it how it resonates, how it applies for your world, life, and reality. We have the Magician in the reverse. This is a dark witch, okay? All these potions that she drinks are to give her a sense of freedom in the cage of her own identity, because she's faceless, she's disconnected, she's aloof and cold-shouldered, and almost sick in that energy of obsession, because all she thinks about is what it would be like to live your life, to be around the people you're around, to breathe the air you breathe, to go where you go, to do what you do. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. This is a woman that wants each and every fabrication of your human anatomy, even by way of DNA or bloodline or ancestry or lineage. They're that obsessed. They go around spreading rumors about you, spreading lies and making things up. They make sure that they know about your movement so that they can show up where you are, so that they can feel your energy, because they're obsessed with you. We have the Judgment. Everywhere you go, they wish to be there so that they can experience your energy, because it's a door that they want access to, something they wish they could live, someone they wish they could be. But this woman's dark ways are catching up to her, because her dark ways of living have conducted their own evil. This woman has orchestrated her own evilness. She's summoned it, she's called upon it, she's attracted it, she's manifested it. It's here and she has to face it. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is a woman that can't even take herself seriously. How can she take herself seriously when she doesn't even want to be herself? She doesn't even want to be who she is. She lives life trying to abandon her own identity. She lives life trying to escape her own identity, not by way of evolution, but by way of hatred. She hates herself. She wants to be someone else. She wants to be you. She can't even connect to who she is in her own womanhood powers, because all she's concerned about is how your womanhood powers could effectively change her life, how your energy could effectively ground her in the sanctuary of being the epitome of every man's dream, because that's what you are, okay? And she knows this. When she's alone, she thinks of all the dark things that she can send your way by way of energy. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. She thinks about every sort of method or technique or system or structure to implement or to tap into to send your way. This woman would rather see you not be okay than you be okay and live your life, because she doesn't want you to live your life, because she wants to live your life. So she wants to wear your clothes, she wants to drive your vehicle if you have one, or be in any vehicle you are able to have access to. She wants to sleep with the person or the people that you can have control over by way of your womanhood power. She wants to see what it would be like to be you, and she wants to live it fully. She wants to be possessed by it. So these potions that she's drinking are to call upon whatever spirit that she can use to demolish and ruin and destroy your powers of your own womb, so that she doesn't have to live with the fact that she's nothing in comparison to you. So she'd rather take away your essence, as delusional as that sounds, but that's what she wants out of this. She'd rather take away your essence than have you live, because you're a living reminder of her deep obsession and her hatred for herself. We have the Fool in the reverse. Not a day goes by that they don't stalk, lurk, look, inquire, ask, show up somewhere where they think and feel that this person you talk to might be, just so they can get a hold of your energy, just so they can feed off of it, just so they can feel it. I saw the Devil energy. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Just a very sick obsession going on, one which has no cure, because this is not only your biggest fan, But this is somebody who is going to show you that you are who you say you are, because they want to abandon their whole entire identity to be. They want to shatter every possibility of them being who they want to be, because they want to be you. So they're not even giving themselves the opportunity to be anything. Like, they're not even giving themselves a chance. They're drinking their own potions every day. We have the muse of emotions, the muse of cups. They're intaking their own hell every day. With every waking moment of their own world, life, and reality, they're digesting these potions. And whoever this is very delusional in this energy. It's like they want to believe something is something that is not. So as they swallow these potions, the sicker they become, because that delusion grows. It festers, it rots, it decays and decomposes. They can't be worried about reputation or image or caliber or status quo, because they're not even sane. They're not even present or conscious. We have the Six of Swords. With every waking moment of their world, life, and reality, they want to be someone else. They want to be you. So how are they going to know who they are? How are they even going to identify or recognize or acknowledge or validate or pay attention to themselves if all they want to be is another person? And they don't see anything wrong with that at all. Every decision and choice that they make, they purposely doing it. We have the Lovers in the reverse. It's coming from the heart. It's coming from the mind. They genuinely want this to be this way. They genuinely want to find themselves just lost in all of this energy. This woman is obsessed with you. When you wear an outfit, they think about how they're going to look with it. When you go somewhere, they think about how they're going to experience it. Again, with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Five of Materials in the reverse energy. This is a woman that's truly sick. The people around this woman are beginning to notice that all that they've always been is an obsessed freak. People around this person are ignoring them, avoiding calls and messages, avoiding link-ups and meetups. They can sense that darkness from afar. They can sense that this person is an evil eye, or they stay in evil eye energy, or that's their state of mind. That's their state of heart. That's their state of being. They're unable to cure themselves or heal themselves. I'm hearing screams, okay? We have the Page of Wands. The only good thing that's going to come out of this for this person is when they realize that they truly need help. And they're going to have to make a decision and a choice if they're going to find and seek help, or they're going to continue being this sick in the mind and heart. We have the Sun in the reverse, because to live like this is actual craziness. It's actual insanity, because not a day goes by that they're trying to figure out all these dark witchy brews to ingest within themselves, to bury, cast, incantate, and conjure, so that they can manifest your life for themselves. They want your light, your star. They want your shine. They want to be just as bright, but they're pure darkness. This woman could have something good staring them in the face, and they wouldn't be able to identify it, because they're in a dark place. So the dark place that they're in, it shields and covers them from experiencing any good thing. The only good thing, Page of Wands, Page of Inspiration, is that they need to acknowledge that they need help. And in that moment of them identifying that truth, they still need to make that decision and choice whether they're going to seek help or not. Like, are they going to be okay with being this way? Are they going to still act delusional until it leads to court cases or restraining orders or a beating? Or they could even go missing, or the ancestors will do something. But they're in deep hell at this time. Because These potions are buried in their own insanity. They have to acknowledge that. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. These potions are buried in their own insanity. They can't even put anything on without feeling and thinking of how you do it. They can't even eat without feeling and thinking how you do it. It's actually out of control. People around this person don't even want to hear it anymore. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. They don't want to know about the lies and the rumors, the made up speculations and assumptions. This person makes everything up because it drives them crazy and insane that they don't have the first-hand experience to really be able to see what you live. It drives them crazy and insane to really have to acknowledge that they don't have access to your life at all, and they never will, because it's your life. This person is crazy for wanting access to someone's life. What does someone's life have to do with them? What does your world have to do with their life? Like, this person is actually insane. It's becoming harder and harder for them to live with this insanity and this craziness. Because each moment of life, they have to reflect on it. Because they have to live with themselves. So the harder that it becomes, the more insane and crazy they become. And the more they find rest and contentment in this delusion. We have emotional loss and emotionally withdrawn memories and friends. We have plans for the future. Okay, major life change. All this person does is ruin their own life with this obsession. Because they keep losing themselves in every way. How are they going to find who they are if they can't identify themselves because they're trying to be another person? They're trying to be someone else. We have the Temperance. When they look over in your world, life, and reality, they just see a dream, a wish fulfillment. They just see something of their wildest imagination. They see desires. Okay, they see a world that is not of this present world. A galactic cosmic eulogy of just this beautiful fairy tale. And this person is a dark witch, one which doesn't have any power at all. We have the Strength in the reverse. This person has no power at all. They're completely out of control. Every potion is not even a potion anymore. It's just desperation. Every burning or offering or burying, every chanting is all just insanity. It's all just craziness. They can't even identify the reason or the root cause anymore. They're just doing it for the sake of it. Because it's in them to be obsessed. It's in their blood. Like, they keep ingesting all these potions and it's infecting their blood. This person, there's something going on with their bodily fluids. We have the Chariot. The way their bodily fluids move in the body because of what these potions are doing. It's like they're morphing into this creature of obsession. They don't mind devoting their whole entire life or committing their whole entire identity to being this person because they want to be an empress. We have the Empress energy. They want to be that woman that you are. They feel like it's a God-forsaken world to not be that woman that you are. Like, how dare they exist when a woman like you exists and it's clear that you are way beyond what they could ever be. So they losing it. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. They're literally losing it. They're literally losing it. They don't want to accept the fact that they need to live as who they are. This is a woman that's even willing to put themselves in danger. Because whatever these potions are very dark. Whatever they're trying to use or whatever is happening is truly evil. And it's poisoning their womb. They're not realizing it, but they're cursing themselves. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Voices in the reverse. They won't have it in them. They won't have it in them moving forward to keep lying to themselves about things. They want to be this ghost figure that never goes away in your world, life, and reality, as if there's no rules and boundaries of existence and there's no consequence when that is broken or taken advantage of. This person is calling upon the wrath of the divine when it comes to this situation, because all they need to address within themselves is what they're running away from. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They need to look at themselves. They can't be worried about status quo, reputation, image, and caliber, trying to upkeep and maintain faces and appearances, trying to feed and feast into their own demonicness. Like, it's really insane. A very spiritually lost person. The High Priestess in the reverse, their third eye is blocked. Their chakras are out of alignment. They're so unhealed and wounded and scarred and traumatized that they don't even have it in them to live anymore. They're very suicidal. The Hermit in the reverse, very psychotic, very sociopathic, very lunatic and maniac. Okay, this is their energy. Like, they snapped. Like, they're not even present in themselves anymore. They're not even present in themselves to feel and think things that are in alignment or in the equilibrium, in balanced energy. They keep desiring your life. Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Inspiration here. They keep desiring your life. It's taking control over them. They can't believe that they have to live as who they are when there's you. Your type of life, your type of reality, your type of world. I'm seeing the word lifestyle. I just saw the prophetic vision of that word. Okay, lifestyle, taste levels, etiquette. Back to the energy of you being sophisticated, you being elegant, eloquent, sensual, you being in that vibration and frequency and wavelength, and continuously, repetitively, while they lose themselves. We have the Title card in the reverse. You're dealing with someone who doesn't know who they are at all outside of being obsessed with you. They want to program and condition themselves to believe that they can be you. This person is very delusional. People around this person don't want to say it, but this person needs help. They don't want to say it, but this person needs help. They literally are trying their best to make sure that they stay away from this person, because every chance this person gets, they bring you up. And it's that sort of energy that ruins the atmosphere. Every time your name is spoken, it just changes everything in that moment. And it makes these people really scared for this person. Like, you really obsessed. Nine of Swords. You can't even let this go. You can't even free yourself from seeing the fact that you are not in control in this moment. They just keep swirling and dropping in the energy of obsession. The Hangman in the reverse. They can't even think outside of it. Like, someone is insane and crazy here. They're gonna keep being this way. This person literally wants everything to do with your life. They feel like it's just this big injustice to not be you. They feel like it's this big wrong thing in the world to not be you. This person can't even be themselves because they abandon who they are every time they think about being someone else. They don't even know what they like anymore. Is that what they want to eat? Is that where they want to go? Is that what they want to do? The Devil energy, they keep surrendering to this demon of obsession, the Five of Cups in the reverse, and it keeps taking away from their essence. They're thinking they're this dark witch with all these potions, incantations, and manifestations, and summonings, and chantings, and offerings, and burnings, and burials, but they're really just a lost cause, a lost soul, just a very unwell, ill person. They're sick, okay? This is sick. Every given moment of the day, you're thinking about being someone else. You don't even give yourself an opportunity to figure out how you feel on that day, because you're thinking about how that person feels and what they think. person wants everything about your life. Like, they want every single thing. They're obsessed with everything. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Materials in the reverse. They want to make sure that they always have a way in. Like, if they can't be you, then they want to have the front row seat to your world, life, and reality, just to watch you just like this. Just to watch you eat, to watch you sleep, to watch you get dressed. Like, this is just insane. This is crazy behavior. This is actually very, very sadistic and masochistic. And also, it's almost uncontrollably dark. 8 of Wands in the reverse, 8 of Inspiration in the reverse. This person is trying to push through the idea that they've always been sick. Like, they're trying to justify all of this. Like, no, I have a good reason why I'm like this towards this person. No, this is what I see, this is what I feel towards this person, as if it even means anything. Like, Page of Materials, Page of Pentacles, this is someone that needs to find themselves. They need to make it a life mission and a life task to not be a dark witch with a witchy brews, but to really be in self-discovery, so that they look in the mirror for a change. Because you're going to keep being abundant in your own womanhood powers. It's going to be so sickening as you glitz and glam your way into glow-ups and level ups and pedestals they will never be able to amount to, or even reach, or even imagine. They are not in a position to even desire being you. It's actually crazy. Not even in a position to be inspired by you. Because they're literally nothing but a dark witch. One who's obsessed with your life. Can't stop stalking, can't stop watching, looking, lurking, asking. Rumors, spreading lies. Page of Swords in the reverse. Just looking for something that isn't there. Assuming and speculating everything that isn't real. Like, this woman needs help. They need help. They will make anything up. They will do anything, go anywhere with anyone, in any way. Because they just want to be you. Queen of Wands in the reverse, again, bitter, angry, miserable, resentful, sad, melancholy, somber, just a whole bunch of cursed energy. A wound that is unhealed, scarred, and traumatized, because they're their own worst enemy. They're unable to tap out of their own identity. They don't have anything to come back to within themselves. 4 of Wands within themselves, 4 of Wands in the reverse. There's nothing to return to. They can't even say, okay, let me find who I am. No, they will forever chase your light. We have the Star. They will forever chase your light. They can't even say, oh, let me get myself out of this. No, it's just going to keep getting worse. 5 of Cups. They're going to wear this identity of obsession. That's the only face they have. That's the only cage, tie, or cord they have to them. That's the only way they can identify themselves, is through another woman, through you. So whoever this person is really needs help. A psychiatric evaluation, or police, or spiritual bounty, ancestors at hand. They're being handled already, while you continue to be you regardless. This was your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time. This was your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time. And I thank you so much for joining me. To those keen or interested, I offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. I'm grateful for your time once again. Thank you for joining me, beloved. Goodbye.